Yo, what's up, Gemini? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of January 2017. Happy New Year, Gemini. The sun is going to be transiting the sign of Capricorn throughout the month of January 2017, and Capricorn's your eighth house. The eighth house has to do with shared resources, shared finances. It has to do with your sex life. It has to do with business deals, contracts, negotiations, business partnerships. So the eighth house encompasses a lot of different things, Gemini. And like I said, it also has to do with your sex life. So throughout the month of January 2017, there's going to be a higher frequency of passionate encounters in your life. So you're definitely going to be turning up the heat a lot when it comes to passionate encounters in your life, Gemini. And then on January 19th, the sun is going to shift into Aquarius. Aquarius is your ninth house. The ninth house has to do with faraway places, people who are from foreign cultures. It has to do with being adventurous. It has to do with spirituality. So once again, a lot of stuff that falls under the ninth house too, but there's going to be a change in the theme there. So throughout the month of January 2017, you're going to be busy regarding shared resources, shared finances, more passionate encounters in your life regarding your sex life. There could be stuff coming up regarding business deals, contracts, and negotiations. And then once the sun shifts into Aquarius on January 19th, then there's going to be a heightened fascination with faraway travel, people who are from foreign cultures, spirituality, adventurism. Some Geminis may even be lucky enough to travel to some faraway destination following January 19th. Those are the main themes for you, Gemini, for the month of January 2017. Now I'm going to talk about some more specific major astrological events that are set to occur this month and what they mean for you. Right off the bat, January 3rd, Mercury, the planet of communication, is making a positive angle to Venus, the planet of love. Mercury's in Capricorn. That's your eighth house. Has to do with shared resources, shared finances, your sex life. Making a positive angle to Venus, the planet of love, in Pisces. And Pisces is your 10th house of your career situation. Now, Mercury's in that area that also has to do with business partnerships. So whatever's happening on January 3rd, Gemini, it sounds like something really positive between your business partnerships and your career. So think about how that's resonating in your life. And Mercury's actually still retrograding on January 3rd, Gemini. And retrogrades when the planet looks like it's going backwards. It's not really going backwards, but it looks like it is. What does that mean astrologically? Well, something could be coming back up on January 3rd regarding a previous career situation or previous business partnership. And maybe it wasn't successful at first, but now you're revisiting it on January 3rd, and it's going very well. And for some of you Geminis, not all, but some, this could have to do with romance too. Maybe there's some sort of attraction there because Venus, the planet of love, is in your area of career, making a positive angle to Mercury, the planet of communication, in Capricorn, which is an area that has to do with your sex life. So there could be an attraction at work or in your career and your business partnerships there, Gemini. So look out for that one. On January 8th, Mercury, the planet of communication, finally turns direct in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is your seventh house of one-on-one relationships. And Mercury actually started its retrograde in Capricorn, your eighth house of shared resources, back on December 19th. And it did a backspin so much that it went into your seventh house. So it retrograded so much it came out of your eighth house and went into your seventh house, which is Sagittarius, your area of one-on-one relationships, and now it's stopping its retrograde on January 8th in Sagittarius and starting to move forward. So what does this suggest? I mean, this brief visit to Sagittarius, a very short visit to your seventh house of one-on-one relationships, sounds like there's something that it needs to be revisited regarding a one-on-one relationship in your life, Gemini. So think about how that applies to your life in particular. On January 10th, the sun is in Capricorn, your eighth house of shared resources, shared finances, in your sex life. It's making a challenging aspect to Uranus, the planet of the unexpected, which is in Aries. And Aries is your 11th house. It has to do with your friendships and your social situation. Now, this is a challenging aspect on January 10th that's happening between these two areas. The sun in one area, Uranus, the planet of the unexpected, in the other. So something unexpected could be coming up regarding a business partnership that you potentially could have. Some of you Geminis may have a business partnership with a friend potentially, or someone from your social situation and it's not working out well, or maybe somebody wants to have a business partnership with you potentially in your friends or your social situation, or maybe there's somebody in your friends or your social situation that wants to share your resources with you or vice versa, and it's just a challenging situation. So this is going to resonate differently for all Geminis. And the sun's in the area on January 10th, the sun's also in the area that has to do with your sex life. So this could also, for some Geminis, this could be about your sex life. Potentially there's a friend floating around there somewhere somewhere who has an attraction for you. Maybe you're not feeling it so much, or vice versa. Maybe you have an attraction for a friendship potentially right around January 10th or on January 10th, and maybe they're not feeling it. So, could lead to one thing or another. And it doesn't have to be like your friends that you hang out with at the bar or wherever you go socially. I mean, this could be someone on social media potentially you're attracted to. Maybe they're not feeling it, or they're attracted to you. Maybe you're not feeling it. It could resonate differently for all Gemini. So look out for that one on January 10th. On January 12th, there's a full moon in Cancer, and Cancer is your second house. That has to do with your money situation primarily, and full moons bring changes. And on January 12th, following the full moon on January 12th in Cancer, that's your second house of money. I mean, this type of aspect, I've seen money come into people's lives. So when you have a full moon in your second house of money, sometimes it brings money to fruition. So some of you Geminis could be lucky enough to have some sort of payout or some kind of money coming into your life, or maybe an increase in your money situation potentially of some sort. However, that's going to resonate in your life following January 12th. Now, you got to watch out with these full moon situations, because I have seen the flip side of this influence too. I mean, I've seen full moons happen to people in their second house of money, and sometimes it leads to an unexpected expense, unfortunately. So, not all the times, depending on what's happening in your unique situation, Gemini. Some of you will be lucky and have a nice increase in your money, or a payment or something you'll get. Other Geminis, unfortunately, it's going to lead to an unexpected expense. I'm sorry to give you that information, but, I hope for your sake it's a payout. Also on January 12th, Mercury, the planet of communication, enters Capricorn. And like I said, that's your 8th house. Has to do with your shared resources, shared finances, your sex life, business deals, partnerships, negotiations. Now, like I said previously in this forecast, Mercury's been retrograding in this area since December 19th, so it's quite some time. So maybe you've had some challenges in this area of your life since then. Mercury retrogrades suggest challenges. They suggest delays. They suggest setbacks. So think about it. Have you had any, since December 19th, have you had any setbacks in your shared resource situation? Have you had any setbacks regarding your sex life? Maybe you haven't been able to get the sexual satisfaction that you want, Gemini, since Mercury's been retrograding in this area since December 19th, but now it's moving forward in this area starting on January 12th. So now you're going to be able to get the sexual satisfaction that you want. Now you're going to be able to have, forward progress in your communications regarding your shared resources. This area has to do with business contracts. Some Geminis may even be fortunate enough to have, something go through with a business contract or a business deal or negotiation following January 12th. So look out for that one. January 16th, Mars in Pisces. Mars is the supercharged planet, and Pisces is your 10th house of career. It's making a conjunction with Chiron, which is also in Pisces. So Mars and Chiron are aligning. If you don't know what Chiron is actually an asteroid that's in our solar system. In astrology, Chiron has to do with sensitivity. So Mars really supercharges things. And when it combines with sensitive Chiron, it's supercharging the sensitivity of Chiron. So there could be something that you're feeling overly sensitive about or overly vulnerable about regarding your career on January 16th. And this is just heightening your feelings of vulnerability and sensitivity. And it's going to make you maybe feel somewhat uncomfortable about a career situation. You're probably just making it out to be more of a bigger situation than it really is. Because when Mars gets the Chiron, I mean, Mars is rough and rugged, Chiron sensitive. So it's like really, charging up the sensitivity of Chiron. It's just the influence for the day. When the influence passes, I guarantee things aren't going to be, as uncomfortable as you really think they are. On January 20th, Venus, the planet of love in Pisces, your 10th house of career, making a positive angle to Pluto, which is in Capricorn, your area of business partnerships. Great day for your career. Great day for business partnerships. Capricorn, also your area of sex. Venus, the planet of love, in your area of career. For those single Geminis, great day to maybe, if you know anybody in the workplace or who works, doesn't even have to be in your same office, and maybe somebody who works in the same industry as you. Maybe you know somebody who works for a different company but same industry. Good day to maybe, reach out to them. It looks like, if you do, it'll be well received. On January 25th, Venus, the planet of love, in Pisces, making a conjunction with Chiron, also in Pisces. So now Venus is making this conjunction with Chiron in your area of career. And Venus is like way softer, obviously. Mars is the supercharged planet, and it's, very rough and rugged. And Venus is the complete opposite. I mean, Venus is soft. It has to do with love. So this is really going to soften the influence. So, whatever was really stinging you, or, whatever you were feeling really uncomfortable about regarding your career situation on January 16th, when Mars was making this influence with Chiron, on January 25th, maybe there is some sort of uncertainty type feeling or uncomfortable feeling that you're having, or sensitive feeling you're having regarding your career on January 25th, when Venus conjuncts Chiron, but it's not going to be as stinging as it was on January 16th, because Venus is really going to soften this influence. On January 27th, there's a new moon in Aquarius, and Aquarius is your ninth house, and the ninth house has to do with faraway travel. It has to do with people who are from foreign cultures, and it has to do with spirituality. So the way new moons work is the new moon's going to hit on January 27th, and then the 6 months that follow the new moon on January 27th, all these new developments are going to start to build in your life regarding faraway places, regarding foreign cultures, regarding spirituality. Some of you Geminis will be fortunate enough, the 6 months that follow January 27th, some of you Geminis will be fortunate enough to be jet setting somewhere far away, to a faraway destination, potentially somewhere you've never even been to before. It's a new moon hitting on January 27th and resonating for the following 6 months. Some of you Geminis are just going to have more of a heightened fascination with foreign culture and even spiritual subjects such as astrology, esoterics, and tarot. But that's the forecast for this month for you Gemini. And if you like it, make sure to subscribe, share, and like. I'm on Instagram as Gregory Furlan Official. I'm on Facebook as Gregory Furlan. Thank you very much for watching this forecast. Happy New Year. Have a great month. I'll see you next time.